American philosopher Michael Novak said, "Our founders always wondered about how long it would last. The price of liberty is everlasting vigilance. You have got to be on your guard every minute or you will lose it." Meaning, liberty actually has always been a complicating condition and a difficult reality and a challenging idea all by itself without any external requirements or outside interferences of any kind from anyone in particular or from governments or politicians. Because liberty, as I mentioned earlier, has always had its unique difficulties, complexities, conflicts, and challenges that makes it even harder and more difficult to create and to sustain and to basically keep in our lives on an individual level in the long term in one way or another, because our founders, the founders of the societies and civilizations and the fathers of cultures and educations and religions have always believed in liberty and freedom and justice and equality and morality for each and every one of us in one way or another, and they basically taught us and told us that we must always live together and treat one another with absolute happiness, harmony, freedom, equality, justice, morality, and mutuality of respect and admiration. But in reality, we have done quite the opposite. We have become hateful and dangerous and corrupt and destructive of one another. Hatred has consumed our hearts, and dark powers and other negative forces such as ignorance, arrogance, aggression, jealousy, envy have basically consumed and overwhelmed and overpowered our mind, soul, heart, psychology, and bypassed our intellectual faculties and analytical minds as well. So now we don't have liberty anymore. All we have is hatred left for one another. We're just constantly killing and taking on one another. But the thing is, the price of liberty is that we have to be constantly careful, responsible, sincere, and basically we also have to put a lot of effort, hard work, discipline, desire, intention, and clarity and purpose into the creation of individual liberty and in the sustainment of it in the long run. Because the moment we lose responsibility, sincerity, caution, and care, we lose liberty in its entirety. We are going to lose it the moment we cease to be careful, responsible, sincere, and vigilant. So that's how it works. We have to basically keep our guards on all the time if we want to create liberty and if we want to also sustain it and keep it in our lives in the long run. Otherwise, it is going to be neutralized or taken away by external